Hi guys, it's Nancy, and in this video I'm going to show you how to tape your glimmer plates together to the heating platform. Now, why would you want to do this? Because some of you have a really hard time when you pull your heating platform out of the base because this is super tight, and when you pull that out, what happens sometimes is that your dies may shift, or your hot foil stamping plates, right? So what I recommend, and I've been doing this for quite a long time, is to tape your plates together. When you tape your plates together, it gives you a hinge and it kind of holds everything in place, and it makes it easier when you're transferring. So this video is going to show you what kind of tape I use and how I do that. So the first thing is you are going to have two plates with your system. You're going to have the thin shim, which is kind of a green one, and you're going to have a clear one. So what you're going to do is you're going to just basically tape these two together. I like to use Cricut Heat Safe tape. This is a heat safe plastic tape that works pretty well. And first thing you're going to do is tape your plates to each other. So you're just going to, I guess, 6 pieces of tape, 2 on each of the long sides and 1 on each of the short side. Really does not matter where you put your tape, just as long as it is securely holding your plates. Now, Spellbinders at this point does not sell any extra plates, and the die cutting plates are not the same depth as these plates. This is also going to depend on which kind of die cutting system you're using. I'm using the Spellbinders Platinum system, so my plates and Spellbinders system work very well together. I don't have to add any extra shims. I have just the right amount of pressure when I am hot foiling. If your system is too heavy, too thick, and you're getting a lot of overfoiling or a lot of paper that's just getting cut into or damaged, you may not want to do this. But for me, using the Glimmer machine and using the Spellbinders Platinum, it fits perfectly. So now I have 6 pieces of tape, 2, 4, 5, and 6 on there. And now we're going to tape it to the platform. Now with the platform, it gets a little trickier because at the platform on the back side here, you're going to see this is your kind of your heating mechanism where it connects, right? So you don't want to put anything there, and it depends on if you're right-handed or left-handed. I'm right-handed, so I want my hinge to open to the left. So all I'm going to do is take that same Cricut Heat Safe tape, and I'm going to put a couple pieces, about 4 pieces, down the left side here. So when I hinge this, it'll open this way. Now, if you are left-handed, you may want to put your hinges on the right, okay? But what you don't want to do is put any hinging or any tape at the top, okay? So same thing, I'm just going to make sure that my top plates are lined up with the top of my machine. You don't want them to overhang. And then I'm going to grab my tape and I'm going to pull it across. And we're going to repeat this. About 4 pieces of tape will make it sturdy enough. You want 2 at the top or 1 at the top of the bottom, and then 2 pieces in the middle. Now, if you wanted to be precise, I suppose you could measure and space this out evenly. I am not going to do that. But now, over usage and over time, this tape is going to stretch because, again, it's being exposed to heat. It's going to move. So you may need to occasionally take the tape off, remove it, and start over. But this tape holds up really well compared to like washi tape or any kind of paper tape. I don't recommend using any kind of like duct tape or anything like that, because most tape, when it heats up, you lose some of that adhesive ability. Whoops. Because that adhesive gets melted and doesn't stick properly. Okay, so now I have 4 pieces of tape on the side, and we have our kind of hinge, okay? And it leaves enough space that if I have like a thicker hot foil stamp in there, there's a little bit of room that it can maneuver around. It's fine. Now, if you wanted an extra piece of, just to make sure that this all stays in place, you can take a piece and it will fit perfectly down the side here. Once I get it started, it will. And that's just an extra piece to secure the tape onto the side and the plates onto the side. And that's it. So now when I do my hot foiling, when I am removing hot foil plates, I don't really have to worry about my paper, my plates, and my dies jumping. I can place my plates, my foil, my cardstock, and remove and not have to worry about those jumping from the die cutting system to the platform. So there you go. Try that out if you're having issues with your plates shifting during foiling. Again, I just used some Cricut heat safe tape. I'll link that down below, my Amazon shop. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I do a lot of videos on foiling, some tips and tricks to help you out. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and keep on foiling. Bye, guys.